Campers, it's me, Ari Lehman, the first Jason Voorhees. From Friday the 13th, I'm here with AJ, and he's got the juiciest slice ready for you. It's dripping with blood. Jason never dies.
What makes a horror film kill memorable, terrific, even in some way profound or poignant? Let's explore. Thanks for checking this out. If anything about it trips your fancy, please like, subscribe, and share.
Yes.
Without further ado,
Anyone there?
the dead have overrun the world,
And all the shopping malls are closed.
but as always, the real threat comes from within.
Since when did this become a military operation?
Since I took over.
The gist is, 3 scientists in an underground bunker work tirelessly to crack the mystery of the undead, while a group of US soldiers facilitate their work. Only a death
That's a new grave.
Major Cooper. He died this morning.
has led to power falling to a draconian early onset curmudgeon, maybe not in the right mindset to lead.
Sit down or so help me God, I'll have you shot.
Rhodes is quick to tyranny.
Have you lost your mind?
Totally moot, neither here nor there. What's important is that Rhodes is very much of the mind.
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Anybody else have any questions about the way things are gonna run around here from now on?
All well and good if the superior arsenal resides with those you view as the good guys. In this case, even if the whole lot is armed, the soldiers outnumber the rest, and probably have a greater proclivity for using firearms besides. Not entirely clear how bad Major Cooper was.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. I thought Cooper was an asshole, but he was a sweetheart next to Rhodes.
He was maybe something of a problem, but not a total despot like Rhodes,
I said, I'll have you shot.
who makes it clear he's results-oriented and nothing else will suffice.
Nothing happens around here without my knowing about it. And you better start showing me some results.
One of the scientists, Logan, aka Frankenstein, domesticated a zombie he bestowed the name Bub. In his quest to know all, Rhodes has an encounter with Bub.
I'll do that, Captain. He's quite docile. Come in. You can all come in. Bub won't mind.
The zombie recognizes rank and shows respect.
Apparently he was in the military.
The display of honor repulses Rhodes. He should respect the man Bub was. He should venerate a fellow soldier, and should pity that not only did he lose his life, but became a
Pile of walking pus.
as he so colorfully describes. But that's the thing. Rhodes blows any idealized image of American military personnel, because he's morally bankrupt, and uses the situation in which they are all trapped as an excuse for his unprincipled behavior.
This is a fucking war!
Bub reads the situation and identifies an enemy.
It's empty, Captain. We saw the bullets come out.
Sticky situation. Logan protects his pet zombie and star student.
What are we supposed to do? Teach him tricks.
Soon it comes to light how Frankenstein tamed Bub's zombie instinct, and it involves providing chunks of Rhodes' recently killed men.
Good night, Bub.
What are you giving him in there, Frankenstein?
Maybe not the most ethical thing, especially from the perspective of someone with religion, but not really worthy of a death sentence either.
You must listen to me, Captain. You must listen.
Listen to this.
The discovery unleashes chaos, as a complete breakdown ensues as Rhodes drops all semblance of civility.
Take all their guns! All their guns!
Soon, zombies are overrunning the facility and, with everything falling apart, Rhodes reveals his cowardice and that he's ultimately a hypocrite only out for himself, using his men as pawns when he abandons them. To a fate worse than anything Frankenstein put through an already deceased body, as zombies descend upon them as he flees. Where Rhodes is trying to get is up for debate, but whatever his plan, another run-in with Bub proves a game ender.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Shit!
Too hurt to do anything but flee. Bub pursues. And Rhodes opens a door on several of Bub's cohorts. Defiant to the end, even as they're rending his body to pieces, Rhodes makes his feelings clear. With that, Rhodes' command is shredded, and he's a proper buffet for the Horde. The arc of the moral universe bends towards justice in a huge way with Rhodes' demise. This is another instance of audience satisfaction being part and parcel of what makes this exit extraordinary. But it's more than that. It's like the film itself is punishing him for being such a voraciously vile villain. In a film with seemingly endless hordes of ravenous zombies, he still emerges as the most potent threat and biggest baddie. Rhodes is a guy you love to hate.
Anybody fucks with my command, they get court-martialed. They get executed.
A bigot and a tyrant on a power trip, may be driven mad by the circumstances, who despite all that might have a relevant point.
I'm not even sure just what the hell it is you're doing in there. Just what the hell it is my men are risking their asses for. I'm running this monkey farm now, Frankenstein, and I want to know what the fuck you're doing with my time!
Or two.
Look here, woman. I'm short on manpower. I won't have you going around doping up any of my men without orders from me. Is that clear?
Not a guy to needle. Maybe impacted by events in a way that has broken him, there does seem some genuine concern.
Those are my men. My men.
Only he comes across as so cartoonishly over the top in the bid to make his point.
You better know I mean it too, people. Salute my ass.
It's hard to view him as anything but an unnuanced bad guy who has lost all decency. We meet Rhodes right after he obtains power.
I'm in command now, and I'm telling you that you work with what you got.
Until now, he was another underling, and gaining authority does nothing other than bring forward the frustration, angst, and rancor of answering to a superior, while suppressing all personal feelings. Because that's how military hierarchy works. You don't question superiors. And his words and actions reflect a man who has stuffed it for a long time. It's obvious the dude was a brooder, simmering, fed up, waiting to seize power, yearning to impose his will.
A deep, dark, primordial instinct.
Hogan is talking zombies, but it could also apply to Rhodes. Rickles and Steele joke about how Sarah views them as less evolved throwbacks.
It's okay, Steele. Throwbacks all got big dicks.
But the truth of it is, the military men seem to have all undergone devolution to a more primitive might over right mindset, and as the one in charge, Rhodes sets the tone when he's willing to bully and intimidate his own men.
Shoot that woman or you are dead. You think I'm fucking around, Steve? You're wrong.
The whole situation is abysmal for everyone. a constant state of suspenseful monotony, the hurry up and wait thing to the nth degree, as everyone's cabin fever worsens by the day, and they seem to be chasing their own tails. Sarah believes,
We need each other.
and she's right, especially when you consider they could be some of the last human holdouts on the planet. The thing is, no matter what, Rhodes is acting outside the parameters of his command. Even in trying times, forcing a fascist dictatorship is not the American way.
I'm not down in this cave for my health. I'm down here on orders.
Your orders are to facilitate the job of this scientific team.
Either everyone involved is under orders carrying out a mission, or else, technically, no one is in authority over anyone else.
You and your playmates, you're running out of friends fast around here.
With all outside communication cut off, whom do they answer to other than themselves? Since a democracy could put his command in question, Rhodes embraced authoritarianism because he's beyond all objectivity and openness to the ideas of others. What also makes his exit extra special, at least to a weirdo like me, is the visual metaphor of Rhodes' command getting torn asunder because of how he chose to lead. Acting that way invariably leads to backlash,
Giving us a mouthful of Greek salad.
and this time it played out almost karmically, as if the universe itself, or as John would say,
The Creator.
smote him with zombies as a very exacting retribution for being a total turd.
I'm not so sure we need you at all.
This line is very revealing.
Give some of the rest of us a shot at some loving.
Does Rhodes really believe he has a shot at consensual sex with Sarah? If nothing else proves him a madman, that does, because I think she would only maybe feign compliance to commit a Jennifer Hills a la I spit on your grave. Rhodes wanted deference, Sarah wanted cohesion, and neither got their way. Overloaded by the situation, and his command derailed by a clear case of self-sabotage,
Yeah, well, it can all be taken apart in a matter of minutes, lady. And I'm here to tell you that I'm ready to do that little thing.
Rhodes is a perfect example of why it's important to keep your wits about you when everyone else is losing theirs. He could have been a voice of reason.
I'm ready to take the next train out of here.
Since some who didn't get its overall messaging reviled Day of the Dead, and I consider it an unmitigated classic, at some point I will be making a recap and analysis video about this film. It's richer than most notice.
We ain't finished here.
I assure you, it has as much depth as its predecessors. Well, I've about reached the end of the rope, so I won't leave you dangling. Thanks for hearing out my ravings. Please share any refutations, opinions, accusations, japes, or other ideas in the comments below. And please join me for whatever I'm up to next time. Bye now!
Bye, creepy man. Keep it creepy.
You work with what you got.